On tonight's special edition of ABOLTSFS, cool acronym, we're going to have two guests. One will be South Dakota Governor Dennis Daugaard, anyway, and Vladimir Putin, his best friends with Mr. T. Not talking about the black guy. And he is a very good guy, Mr. T. He's a good guy, I like him. And we're also going to have a special segment of Mad Libs Madness. And now to introduce our best friend and our host, Michael Von Jackson. You suck, Michael.
Oh, thank you, Mr. MC. Alright, so tonight we're going to be talking about a variety of different things. One of those is our fabulous drought in California. Also, we're going to be interviewing, as he said, Vladimir Putin and the governor, Mr. Daugaard, tonight, and he's going to be talking about some of the things that are happening at the pipeline right now. And some of that stuff is so crazy, as you'll see. And also later tonight, we're going to be doing this thing that I like to call Mad Lib Madness.
Now, introducing our first guest, the man, the myth, the legend, Vladimir Putin!
Why is this so loud? I can't let myself think.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Putin. Is it alright if you sit down?
This is myself.
Okay, of course. Right now we've been, due to severe budget cuts due to the drought and other horrible things that have been going on right now, we had to rent a warehouse from this peaceful group called ISIS Anonymous. Yeah, ISIS Anonymous.
Good people.
Yeah, they're pretty alright guys. They seem like some nice Middle Eastern men. But right now is actually the perfect time for a little sponsor break. They want us to show these little signs. They made them all up for us. So here's the first one. Death. To all. Americans. So this is like a perfect example of our freedom of speech rights. Mr. Putin, what happened to your shirt?
I did not bring one.
Okay. Well, that leads me to my first question, kind of. How was the trip over here? I hear it's a super long flight from Russia.
I swam. It's faster.
Okay, I imagine the no shirt, it helps with like streamline. Yeah, swimming and stuff. But that leads me to my second question now. What is your opinion of the transgender bathroom stuff that's going on right now in America?
I believe that all people should use the bathroom.
Okay, you don't have any other report? The bathroom is pretty nice. Okay, well the biggest question, my last question, is about this presidential election. I know you're buddy with Mr. Donald Trump. Sorry, excuse me, Mr. T. But for me, I was actually really disappointed because I really wanted our just the most beautiful and smart and kind and funny woman. Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump is the best thing that's ever happened to this country, and I'm so happy. And Mr. T is the best thing that's happened for this country. And I just wanted to apologize to anyone who's offended by this, especially Mr. Putin. Sorry. Yeah, thank you for coming on out from Russia, and it's so good to have you here, and I can't wait to play. That's the end of our interview.
Welcome back to our wonderful Tonight Show. And due to recent budget cuts from ISIS Anonymous, we have been moved into the basement. Yeah. And we don't have any lighting anymore other than those two wonderful spotlights right there, and as well as microphones. And also, beloved talk show host, Michael Von Jackson.
Bless his soul.
Slain by Vladimir Putin. God bless him. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. Okay. Alright, my job's in danger now. Anyway, here's a new talk show host, Mika Johnson.
Okay. Before I was doing this crap job, I was slaying alligators back in the outback. Now they literally found me out back and dragged me in here to do this. I don't want to be here, but tonight we're going to be doing an interview with some man named Daugaard. I don't know where he's from. Probably some area of the United States. I believe it's
South Dakota.
South Dakota. We're going to be doing an interview about some crap pipeline that I don't care about. And a whole bunch of other stuff that I also don't care about. Mr. Dennis Daugaard, get in here.
And Dennis Daugaard.
Pleasure to see you.
You too, sir.
I don't like you. Alright. They wrote me these questions to start. My first one is, how's it over in South Dakota?
Well, do you know North Dakota?
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot like that, except south. South of it, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, so you're getting the gist here, like North Dakota,
Yeah.
snow,
Yeah.
South Dakota,
Snow.
snow.
All
With
right.
a river and a pipeline.
Okay.
Rivers.
And I hear there's a bunch of these Aborigines, you guys call them Native Americans or something.
Yeah, we like to be politically correct here.
Oh, yeah, we don't do that in Australia.
I can tell.
Well, my main question was, are you doing any affirmative action, getting them some more rights and goodies and such?
Yeah, so from all of the stuff that we've taken from the pipeline, clearing it out, we're going to dump it in the river, and we're gonna let them fend for themselves. We're gonna dump all of the lumber we've taken, all the goodies, and we're gonna let them fend for themselves, and hopefully they'll get something that will help them out later in life from all those discriminations. None of the politically correct word.
Make yourself presentable. Let's go.
You've rudely interrupted my show in Australia.
I am Doctor. I am 116, Native American.
Oh, this is my friend.
Ah, I see. Well, Mr. Doctor, it's interesting to have you here, but I'd like to ask you a question or two. My first is, what do you think of that pipeline going through the reservation back in South Dakota?
Yeah, right here.
My ancestors say, peyote, good. White man pipeline, bad.
Okay. Alright, he's gonna be. Also, I would also like to just get a frank answer from you about your opinion of Mr. Daugaard here.
We're friends. I promise. We're friends.
Right. We friend. We share peyote.
Yes. No. We don't share peyote. Right?
We know share peyote.
Alright, well, that was very interesting. Definitely not something you see. I've seen a three-legged Aborigine, but this is nothing compared to that. Now we're gonna do something called math.
Hold on, Micah. Isn't peyote illegal?
I got this. No, peyote is not illegal because, according to the IRS, it is literally a religious ceremony that the Native Americans use.
What
So
what
therefore-
amendment is that protected by?
That is protected by the First Amendment.
Wow.
Watson. First Amendment, all the way.
The more you know.
Now we're going to move on to Mad Libs. Alright, let's get this started, Mr. Doctor. Alright, you got a sheet in front of you?
How?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to give me a word that comes to mind off of that part of speech. Alright, the first one, noun.
Dark toe.
Second one, adjective.
Humongous.
Alright, let me write this down real quick. Alright, verb.
Licked.
Alright. Body part.
Right butt cheek.
Alright, number.
7.
7. Okay. And right now, real quick, before we complete this, I'm going to warn you, you're going to have to drink that water and keep relaxing, alright? Just warning you, alright? Now,
Bicycle.
okay? Adverb.
Provocatively.
Okay. Verb.
Attacked.
Alright. Pronoun, plural.
Them.
Okay. Other person in the room.
Jack Watson.
Alright. So, I've written it all down. And we're gonna go ahead and start this off. Dear doctor.
Wait. Water.
Water, yes. Right, alright. Crikey, sorry. Don't swallow. Good. Dear doctor, you are extremely humongous. And I lift you. I want to kiss your right butt cheek 7 times. You make my bicycle burn with desire. When I first saw you, I provocatively stared at you and fell in love. Will you attack out with me? Don't let your parents discourage you. Damn, I'm just jealous. Yours forever, Jacob Watson. Now, before you finish that off, can you just give me a little demonstration of a provocative stare? Alright, that was Mr. Doctor with us, our lovely Indian guest of the night. And this has been your Tonight Show coming from ISIS Anonymous. And if we're all dead by tomorrow, you'll know the reason. See you.